still though, I can't afford to go to the country club. I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna be at home and I'll wait for you in the hotel. Have fun, right? So we can sacrifice for things that we want, things that feel good, but can you sacrifice for things that are gonna make you feel good long term? Because financial security feels really good. It feels really good to know that if you lose your job, you're going to be okay. It feels really good to know you can move through the world without money constantly blocking you from everything that you want, right? It feels really good to know that your children need something from you and you can just write a check or send a cash app. That feels really good. So the sacrifice doesn't feel bad. It's just a temporary discomfort that leads to you feeling good very long term. Like when I was in college and I studied all the time, and that was my first investment was education because I was in that mindset of like, oh, my goal is to get a good job, right? So I would study a lot, and people thought that I was just torturing myself, like I was some sort of masochist because I just wanted to just make myself go through hell like all the time and never have any fun. And I said, no, I enjoy my life, number one, because I can have fun in between the times I study. But what I'm doing is I'm sacrificing so that I can have fun for the next 40 or 50 years. And the plan worked. I told my kids, I said, I actually enjoy my life now because of things I did when I was 19 years old. And I ain't been 19 for a long time. I've had gray hair for probably 20 years in my beard, right? So ultimately, what I encourage you to do is to really just understand that, right? So let's finish the chart so we can just so you can go, so when your cousin tells you that investing doesn't work and investing's for lames and simps, you can correct them politely. Forgive them for they know not what they do. Yeah, all right, so here's the next part of the chart. Actually, let me stop sharing my sound so I can make sure you guys can hear me. So give me a second here. All right, so let's look and see what happens if you choose to sacrifice at a very low level. This is admittedly a low level. Oh, hold on, wait, I lost my buttons. Oh no, okay, I can't. Okay, there we go. I was trying to share my screen again, and it wasn't sharing properly. All right, so here we go. So let's see what happens if you make the sacrifice for 10 years. Well, after 10 years of coffee money, you've now got $26,438. This is assuming an 8% ROI. Sometimes the market goes as high as 10%, but 8% is a conservative number. 15 years, 49,000, 20 years, about 83,000, 25 years, 133, 30 years, 206,000. So a person of any income level can become wealthy within one generation. There's no person that has $200,000 in their bank account that isn't considered a well off person. Like no one will ever feel sorry for you if you say, "Oh my God, my finances are so tight," and then they see that you got $200,000 in your investment account. They're not going to believe you, right?